Alright, so today we are adding fractions, and this might sound or might seem really scary, but let me ask you a question. Do you know how to add numbers like 1 plus 1? Do you know how to add numbers like 2 plus 3? Do you know how to add numbers like 1 plus 5? Then this is going to be a piece of cherry pie. Now, the first thing you do when you're adding fractions is you have to write the fraction. So what is this picture or figure? What is this showing us? What is the fraction that it's showing us? Rihanna.
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4, right? Because 2 pieces are colored in out of 4 pieces altogether. What is this fraction? Jason.
1 out of 4.
1 piece is colored out of 4 pieces altogether. So we're up to this point now. What you have to do when you're finished with that is take a look at this empty or blank figure. Does this figure have the same number in the bottom that these do? Are each figure the same? Dominic, do you think these figures are the same? Why?
Because the first one is shaded 2, the second one is shaded 1, and the third one is not shaded.
Awesome. Now, here's my other question. Do all of those figures have the same equal number of pieces?
Yes.
So this one has how many?
2.
How many equal pieces does it have altogether?
4.
So this one has 4 altogether. Does this one have 4 altogether? And does this one have 4 altogether? Yes. Troy, I'm noticing that you're letting Dominic answer this question, and I'm grateful for that. Why am I grateful that Troy's letting Dominic answer the question? Eli.
Because he wants Dominic to learn from his mistakes.
Right. So anyone who's showing Dominic yes or no, you're not helping him right now. Kenya, can you turn and face the board? Because this is where we're learning. We're not learning over there right now. Kenya, I'm going to ask you one more time. Can you please face the board so that you're doing the best learning that you can do? Thank you. Okay, so all of these have 4 equal slices, right? Well, when you're adding, your number is going to be getting bigger. So all I have to do is fill in how many spots we have filled in here to this one. So we have, all together, we have 1, 2, 3. How many do I fill in here? Winter. 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. When I add 2/4 plus 1/4, what does it equal? Jason?
For the bottom one, it's 8.
That's interesting. Do you see 8 pieces here?
No, 1. 4.
Okay, so let's take a look at it, Jason. Are you ready? Okay. So this one has 4 equal slices. This one has 4 equal slices. This one has 4 equal slices. So when I added, I just looked at the spaces that were colored in. So I had 2 parts that were shaded here and 1 part that was shaded here. So I counted all together and I said 1, 2, 3. And then I transferred it over here and I said 1, 2, 3. What is this fraction showing me? Dominic?
3 out of 4.
Yeah, 3 pieces are shaded out of 4 equal pieces all together. So 2/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. Do you notice anything about when we added, just looking at the fractions? What did you notice,
They
Laura?
all have 4s.
They all have 4 on the
Bottom.
bottom. Yeah, so the number 4 stayed the same. We never changed the number in the bottom. What did change?
The number on the top.
Yeah, the number on the top. Now, remember I said if you know how to do 2 plus 1, you're going to be able to do this no problem. Take a look at the top. 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the only number that changes is the number on the top. Okay. A fraction is a part of a whole, right? This is the whole piece. And think of it as like a pizza. If I had this pizza to myself, I would say that the number of colored pieces were the pieces that I ate. How many pieces are left over?
1.
Yeah, 1 out of 4. So I ate 3 out of 4, and I didn't eat 1 out of 4. Okay? Let's take a look at the second one. So the second one is just a rectangle. Bless you. The second one is just a rectangle, but it's still a fraction, right? It's a part of a whole. What is this fraction showing?
1 out of 8.
Ooh, 1 out of 8. How did you know it was 8 so quickly?
Because 4 plus 4 equals
Ooh, so it was almost like you cut it in half and said the top part was 1, 2, 3, 4, and the bottom part was 1, 2, 3. Great job, Winter. That's an excellent strategy. So this one is 1 out of 8, or 1/8. What is this one? No. This one is still 1 out of 8. Now, who remembers what happens when we add with the number on the bottom? What happened in the first one with the number on the bottom?
We had to write the numbers and then we had to...
So we already wrote the numbers. What happened in the first one with the number on the bottom?
It just stayed
It stayed the same. So we have 8, 8. What will go here? Jaden? 8. Because the number on the bottom stays the same. Now, who remembers what we did about the number on the top? Alec.
It changed every time.
It changed, and it just changed when you added. So if we're just looking at the number on the top, all we do is 1 plus 1. Joy, what's 1 plus 1? That's it. So if we're looking at the picture, I color in 1, 2. So I color in 1, 2. Is 2 out of 8 being shown here? Yeah, 2 pieces are colored out of 8 pieces all together. Excellent job. Now, let's see if we can do this without looking at the picture. So I have 2 out of 6 plus 1 out of 6. What would that equal? Emil.
3 out of 6.
Emil says 3 out of 6. If you agree with Emil, say, Emil, you rock.
Emil, you rock!
So we had the number on the bottom that stayed the same, and the only number that changed, or the only number we added, was the one on top. So we said 2 plus 1 equals 3. Caitlin, let's see if you can try to do this one with me. So we have 1 out of 4 plus 2 out of 4. Caitlin, why did you choose to put 4 on the bottom?
Because I saw the other ones had 4 on the bottom too.
And we know the number on the bottom stays the
Same.
And she added 1 plus 2, and that gave her great job. Please head back to your seats. We're going to do our